Hello and welcome to my art and cooking channel. I'm Cynthia Maynard, and today I have an oil pastel painting that was a lot of fun. I love horses. I grew up with horses, riding them, and really felt like this painting in particular was a bit of accomplishment for me because historically I've only been very primitive with horse heads, and I felt like this one had a lot more depth. And that is the beauty of oil pastels. You can really layer on the shading. As you can see, I'm kind of going right in here. I sometimes do an underpainting. I didn't do it this time. I do use a couple colored pencils later on to fill in some finer details, but overall I'm kind of using what I call the block-in method, where I'm just kind of putting colors here and there where I think they might eventually land. I am using a reference photo that I created of a horse looking to the right so I could get the proportions and everything that I needed to get this right. But the coloring and all the other things are mine. And I drew, as you can see, sketched this out onto my Strathmore Tone Tan paper with a charcoal pencil that I'm holding right now. And this also works really well with the oil pastels to get some depth, some dark lines in there as needed. And so I'm kind of going for very light chestnut, almost a palomino coloring, and with the shading parts being in that sort of darkish red you can see in that rusty color in the oil pastels to the right of my painting there up in the top corner. And I'm using primarily today the Art Echo oil pastels. I do use a few other ones, I think. And then just going to set this all off with a grayish, bluish, sort of ochre background. And so as you can see with my little blob of gray there. And yeah, just kind of going to use that to set off. I really loved how this turned out. I think that it was very, sometimes you go down there and you paint things and you're like, yeah, I like that. Or no, I hate that. Or boy, that really spoke to me. And so this was one of those that I just really enjoyed. Hopefully it'll get you into your art supplies and creating the things you love. So going in there, I kind of have the light coming in from the right there. So the lighter half of the horse, you can kind of see part of his back and rump there in the background. So that's going to be lighter, and some of his face is going to be lighter. And then the neck area will be darker, and then up in the corner will make that darker as well, and you'll see as the painting goes on. But again, I've got links below. Please check those out. I also have links to my Amazon store, which has a lot of the supplies that I regularly use. You don't need a ton of supplies really to make art. If you have some good tried and true things. I know how it is. When a new product comes out, it's so easy. It's easy to get on the bandwagon. You have to be careful. Although I have to say I do have the new Karataki granulating set number 2 that I've been playing around with, and we'll be doing a video on for that. So hang in there for that. Actually, that might come out before this one since it's a new product. I don't do new products very much, but these days, just because of budgetary issues, and I don't know, I'm enjoying the products I have. So this corner up here got a little dark for me at times. I wanted more of a sort of painterly brushstroke thing going on, and it got a little dark, so I had to come in. I'm going to repair it a little bit more later, but and then when I come in with because I wanted the white wisps of his mane and forelock there to be accentuated against a darker background. So you'll see as that comes together. So I'm going to put some music on, let you enjoy the rest of the painting. I hope you give it a try. Get in there, use those art supplies that you got, that you were excited about. Be excited again. Just get paper, a pencil, and start sketching. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of the video.